Just get the... Alright, how you doing, everybody? This is Barney Kuntze giving you a shout out here. I am wearing the Czech Institute shirt, just supporting the good old Czech Institute. Corrective, holistic, exercise, kinesiology. Anyways, I'm going to get to business here. We got some more frequently asked questions for the biggest winter contest. And I'm sitting out here because it's so beautiful just in front of Pinnacle Health and Fitness here in wonderful Elmira, Ontario. And basically, I decided to show you, just in case you didn't know, we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, no contracts, no excuses. And, well, there we go. Pinnacle Health and Fitness is where it's at. So, anyways, I'm going to get down to business here. Basically, we had a couple questions about, do you have to go to all boot camps, or do you have to go to 2 boot camps a week? Basically, no matter what option you have been invested in, and whether it's the first, second, or third option, you don't have to go to the boot camps. You really don't have to do anything. But I mean, really, if you want to lose some weight and get in shape, it's essential to go to the boot camps because they're phenomenal. And speaking of which, it's about 6:15 here on Wednesday night. And Zach's actually just getting set up here right now. I'm sitting on a tire, and I'm wearing jeans. But anyways, see, nice tire. There we go. We're good. Now I got to reposition the camera. There, now we're still in business. Okay, so the 2 boot camps, you don't have to. Some people were under the impression that they had to go to 2 boot camps a week, and you don't have to. They're just there as optional, but you can only go to 2 just because we've had an overwhelming response, and we need to make sure that we're prepared with enough trainers to service you guys properly when you come into the boot camps. So the other one is, it says, what if I can't make a weigh-in during the challenge? Unfortunately, well, I should say this. Basically, the weigh-ins are just below me here on the contest rules, and it has the dates of the weigh-ins. They're about a week long. There's 4 weigh-ins, and it was made very clearly on the contest rules there that if you can't make it, if one of your members can't make it in for one of the weigh-ins, unfortunately the team will be disqualified from being eligible for winning the $1,500 cash prize, which wouldn't be fun, but at least you're going to get in shape and have fun doing it. So that's the answer to that one. The other one is discount cards. The contestant discount cards, don't forget that on the back. It says 10% on personal exercise coaching sessions, annual membership. So if you're interested and you're really excited and you want to get going, you can upgrade to an annual membership. The other thing is smoothies and some of the supplements and some of the other whole food options and things that we use, mainly the Vega line that we promote a lot here with our clients, that you guys will probably want to be interested in, and you get 10% off all that stuff. So those discount cards get a little noisy out here. I don't know if you can hear that lawnmower, but he's pulling right in the parking lot. It's going to make this video kind of fun. But anyways, you want to make sure you bring your cards with you, because the trainer is going to, when you come to the boot camp, is going to punch your card just to acknowledge that you've taken a boot camp that week, because 2 punches a week times 6 weeks equals 12 boot camps. There you go. It's pretty straightforward. And the other thing too is that, just to clarify the dates, some of the dates that were written on your card, just take a look on the date that was written when it says the expiry. It should actually say July 6th if you're in Milverton, and July 7th if you're in Elmira, because that's the date. You're going to want to mark this on your schedule, so I'm going to put it down below. July 6th in Elmira and July 7th in Milverton. So it's Tuesday and Wednesday night. That's when we're going to have the grand prize award. Basically, we're going to have a bit of a barbecue or a dinner. We're not sure what we're going to do, but it's going to be exciting. We'll be releasing more details as things go on. So that's how that works. So I guess basically just make sure you bring your discount cards. The other thing is, we've had a couple questions about, some people were interested in upgrading their package, and you can do that at any time. Just see one of the front desk team members, or talk to the trainer or coach that you're who's running the boot camp that you're at. So that's an option. And also remember, you get 10% off of any of our training packages, so keep that in mind as well. Okay. Basically, members in Elmira don't have to sign in. I had put on, and also in Milverton, apparently I had left something on the contest rules that every time you come in, you actually have to sign in at the front desk. Those of you who are wondering what I'm referring to is, basically when we have non-members come into our club for insurance and liability reasons, we actually have people sign into the front desk, just so we know who's in the club. So obviously, if you're a member, you don't need to sign in, but as a member, you do need to use your key fob and swipe in at the front door there, because that's your electronic fingerprint or digital signature, so to speak, to make sure that you're covered on our insurance. Okay, so that clarifies that. And basically, do you have to sign up for boot camps and RSVP? yes, before we weren't going to have that, but now because of our overwhelming response, we're actually thinking of adding some classes to the roster to try and split it up. And we're thinking of having a 25 to 30 person limit on it. So if you want to attend the boot camps of your time of your choice, right now it is going to stay the same, but just refer back to the website, and I'll be sending out an email to update any additions that we have to our schedule that we're going to add. Okay, so long story short, just make sure you see your coach or the coaches running the boot camp that you're at, and if you're not doing the boot camps, just go in and see someone at the front desk if you want to go to a boot camp and sign up for a time slot that works for you. Okay, and then the length of boot camps, and then what is a boot camp? I know some people weren't really too clear about what a boot camp actually is. I know that there's a lot of misconception about, you know, people are going to be yelling and screaming in your face or what's going to be happening. We're not going to be doing that. I know a lot of you who may have not been to a boot camp before, and you're at the one on Monday night in Milverton and or Elmira, and Tuesday morning with me in Elmira here, is that it's basically, it's high energy. We're doing lots of cool, interesting, different exercises, and really it's just about being in a group environment and just doing compound multi-joint exercises that access and engage a lot of muscles, which gives us the greatest metabolic effect that we're looking for to stimulate the muscles. And just know that the weight training, strength training, this type of conditioning that you're doing in the boot camps is phenomenal for weight loss, because it brings up your basal metabolic rate, which essentially means that while you're sitting there, when you're working, when you're sleeping, it builds the amount of muscle tissue that you have in your body, and muscle tissue is extremely metabolically active. So the more muscle tissue, I don't mean like Macho Man, you know, Muscle Man or Michelin Man, with that much muscle, but the more lean, healthy tissue, muscle tissue that you have in your body, the better, because you'll be what we call more metabolically active, or efficient, I should say. And then the other thing is the length of boot camps are anywhere between 45 to 60 minutes, but don't let it deter you if you want to come to boot camp. And, you know, depending on when the schedule is, if you want to come in halfway through, it's advised that you come in right at the start, and then if you need to, you can leave early. Obviously, it's better if you don't, because the warm-ups and the cool-downs that we do at the beginning and the end are very essential. Don't have too much time to go into great detail about that, but we're going to get the last couple questions answered here. By the way, I just want a further encouragement that if you have questions, please email them to me. You can simply respond to the email that you guys are getting in your inbox. Hopefully everybody's getting their emails now, and we're good to go. And then I'm going to compile them every week, and I'll probably do an FAQ. I've been getting a lot of great feedback that these videos are really helping, and I hope that they are for people that are watching this. So basically here, what if I want to upgrade since I already signed up? And I think I kind of answered that earlier. You can upgrade at any time. Just see a front desk staff member, and we're going to have an incentive for everybody that's a non-member basically right now. If you've just done the $50 option, and then to upgrade into a monthly membership option or an annual one, and we'll have that all ready for you in the last week or two of the challenge, because we want you to focus on what you're doing now, which is the weight loss, and trying to win the $1,500. The last one here is, can I cross borders to each club and go to the other boot camps if one of the times and or the dates work better for me? And the question is yes. Because we have reciprocal usage between both clubs, some of you watching this may not know, but we have a club in Milverton, Ontario. It was actually the first club that I opened in March of 2006, and the second club here is in obviously in Elmira, where I'm at now, and we opened in January 14th of 2008. So make a short story long, make a long story short, is that if you'd like to, you can go to the Milverton boot camps, or if you're in Elmira, or vice versa, you can go back and forth. Just please make sure you contact the club and sign up and get your card punched. But again, you're only going to be allowed to have 2 boot camps per week as of right now, and that's the way we're working it. So hopefully that answers all your questions, guys. I just want to encourage you to keep going. It's a day 3. There's going to be another email coming out a little later, probably with this video actually, and just keep up the great work. And we're going to be giving you some more nutrition advice coming up to help you guys stay on track. Just keep it really simple, and we're going to subscribe to the philosophy of KISS, which is keep it simple, stupid, but I'm going to say keep it simple, silly, and keep up the good work. We'll talk to you soon.